Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anderson Family Channel. You know who it is. It's me, Miss Angel Baby, and I am back with another video. Today, I'm not really so happy about what I'm going to be discussing. Not too keen with the Braxtons right now. You know, they're not my cup of tea, and we're going to talk about it. But first of all, if you are new here, don't be new here, be true here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys are all subscribed. Join the family and make sure y'all hit that bell so anytime we drop a video, y'all gonna be notified. Period. Okay, so you guys, the Braxtons, they just totally disappointed me, okay? The mom, Miss Evelyn, aka Mommie, and the Braxtons sisters, Tony, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, they did not go to Tracy's funeral, y'all. No, they did not go to her funeral. And that is so messed up. You know, there's in everything that I'm about to say, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I'm safe. And I'm going to say everything is alleged. Even though, I've seen, you know, posts and stuff, I'm still going to save myself and I'm going to say everything that I am saying is alleged. Okay. So, her husband, Kevin, I think it's Kevin Surratt. Kevin Surratt. Well, anyways, Kevin, her husband, he threw this amazing memorial for Tracy. Her son was there. It was just it was beautiful. And it was online, it was viral. Like I said, the mama and the sisters were not in attendance, due to the fact that it's been alleged that the mother and the sisters feel like Tracy's husband, Kevin, and her manager is exploiting her death. Trying to get whatever, I don't know, attention, profit, whatever, just exploiting her death. Um, so they didn't show up to the memorial that was for Tracy. Um, and I feel like that's so selfish, so disheartening, so sad. Um, Allegedly, the sisters and the mom said Tracy didn't want that. Tracy didn't want anybody looking at her body, looking over her. So I guess that would probably have to apply to the viewing too. Because from my understanding, there was a viewing for Tracy before the memorial service. And they didn't attend that either. So that really, all this really doesn't make sense when they had somewhat of a memorial slash birthday for Tracy their way, the way they wanted to do it on her birthday, which was April 2nd. Um, Happy heavenly birthday to Tracy. She would have been 51 years old. Um, so anyway, let's get back to this memorial. So they didn't show up. And from my understanding, allegedly her father, Michael Sr., and their brother shows up to the funeral. And they say when they first got there, nobody let them in. They did not let them in. They were turned away. And they were already upset about that. Somebody recognized them and let them in. They recognized them as Tracy's father and let them in. Where it's being alleged that Tracy's father and her brother had to sit in the fourth row of the funeral and they were not allowed to say anything and he was not allowed to speak about his daughter. Of course, there's going to be conflicting stories on that, where as far as Tracy's husband, Kevin, is saying that is not true. They were there for a little while, and then they left. Just a short time, and then they left. Uh, so I could kind of see, kind of like where this is going. Maybe He wasn't on the list. Maybe they weren't invited. They weren't invited. I don't know. But Kevin issues a statement saying that he invited everybody. Even the mama, the sisters, they just didn't come. So, but we already know at the memorial, Tracey was already cremated because they presented her ashes to her son at that service. So nobody was looking over Tracey at a memorial. There was no reason why they shouldn't have came. You know what I'm saying? And then the little service that they want to throw for Tracey, that's for them. That's not for Tracey. Traceys Celebration was a celebration that was with her husband and her children. You know, there's been so many things that's been out there, you guys, that's been said. For instance, Tracey put her son, Kevin Jr., in charge of her estate. She knows how her family is. So that's why Tracey put Kevin Jr. in charge of the estate. Because she knew that they weren't going to come after him. And that's sad that you have to go through so many things and you have to worry about what's going to happen to your family and, you know, how they're going to be treated after you pass, you know. It's alleging that Kevin also said that Tracey spoke to the funeral director and already specifically said what she wanted. Kevin has been with Tracey for 25 years. That is her husband. He would be the one to make the decisions. All I see from the Braxtons is just selfishness. Could want to be in control. And Tracey was right. I think that is so messed up that y'all couldn't even go to support her. Tracey was right about y'all. That is sad. That is so sad to me. That you couldn't just make this day about Tracey. And y'all couldn't make this day about Tracey. And just put y'all feelings aside. You know, the dislike that you have for her husband. Just put that to the side just for one day. For Tracey, for her son. You know, that would have been very nice, but it's just, and what really, really irks me, y'all, and I bet my last dollar on this. I bet you one thing. I bet you if it was the same situation, if it was Tony or Tamar, they would have went. Okay, they would have went. Well, I know one person for sure who would have went. Their mama would have went. I don't know if they would have. I don't know if they would have went to Wanda's and Trina's, but I know for darn gone sure if it was Tony or if it was Tamar, no matter what the situation was, they would have went to that service. They would have went to that service. And that is so sad. That is so sad. But I can just see what an amazing person Tracey was. Look at her son. Like, he showed up to the celebration for Tracey, the one that they had for Tracey on her birthday, the Braxtons. And I was very like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of shocked because I'm like, dang, you know. But that just goes to show that, like, he has a good heart, or he's understanding, or just maybe just so much going on right now. And maybe he's going to be the glue that's just going to get everybody back together. That's just going to put this all together. But I just don't understand, what has Kevin done so bad, her husband, to where you guys just push him to the side? Like, he just doesn't matter. Like, That was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. I mean, I'm very disappointed. Tracey was definitely the glue that helped that family together, and as I can see, really made it just decent and amazing. So, with that being said, I don't think that I will ever like the Braxtons. Like, I just don't think so. That right there is just, it just reminds me of like so much bitterness. And that's another thing too. And a lot of families, and I noticed too, I'm not going to say a lot of families. I'm just going to say, well, in my family, it seems like anytime somebody passes away, that there's always drama. You know, everybody's fighting and nobody's getting along. And it's just a sad situation. You know, everybody's just focused on the wrong things. It's just not fair and it's just not right. And everybody, we just need to get it together. The Braxtons, Miss Evelyn, Braxton, Tony, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, y'all need to get it together. Michael Sr., all y'all need to get it together. Because this don't make no sense. This is just crazy. It's crazy. And like I said, everything is still going to be named allegedly. Allegedly. But I'm just going to send prayers to the family. And I hope that everything goes great. I wish everybody the best of luck. And that is my opinion and my take on the situation. I feel like it was just messed up in general. I feel like if Kevin's her husband, he makes the decisions, you roll with it, and you respect it. If you love Tracy, you respect it. Because I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? My husband has control over everything. You know what I'm saying? Something happened to me, ain't nobody making no decisions but my man. My husband. And our children. That's it. There ain't no mamas, no daddies, no cousins, no sisters, no nothing. Gonna be making no decisions. For me, that's for damn sure. So yeah, I think everybody just, in this situation, maybe it's just like the sudden, maybe it's just the death. It just got everybody losing their mind. But like I said, they should have shown more support. They should have shown more support. I'm pretty good on being understanding, but there's just no way to understand why you wouldn't go to your daughter's memorial, funeral, whatever. I don't care if you got to stand outside in the heat. You gonna show your support. Like, I don't care if you had, I don't, like, it's just, if you didn't have a chair, period. If you, whatever. If you had to show up and got turned away, whatever the situation is, it just blows my mind. But anyway, that's enough of me talking. Go ahead and wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell, all that. Till next time, y'all. Peace.